the season of giving, and a group of Siouxlanders wanted to take their pickleball social skills and use them for good. KTIV's Taylor Deckard has more on a very big donation that will benefit a local nonprofit working to shelter community members in need.
7 months ago, a group of Siouxland pickleball players wanted to help promote local charities. 4 friends who bond over pickleball hosted a benefit that brought together players of the Siouxland Pickleball Association.
We have a real community-minded group of pickleball players, so we were just thinking about how lucky we were to have these things we could do, and some people aren't so lucky.
On December 3rd, over 200 people showed up for this benefit in Sergeant Bluff with a variety of entertainment for a fun social event off the court. Bobby, Pam, Robin, and Wendell stopped by the warming shelter on Tuesday to share their earnings. $12,000 raised through freewill donation.
That someone was willing to do something of this, magnitude for us. When attending the event, I did not expect it to be as big as it was.
The warming shelter has a goal of raising $40,000 by the end of this year, and this donation brings them one step closer to that goal.
So grateful. We're doing a lot of big projects right now that we have still money yet left to raise, and so this will be significant in getting to that number.
It kind of really took off, and we're going to do it again next year.
In Sioux City, Taylor Deckard, KTIV News 4.
This donation will help the warming shelter meet its goals for this year, which include building a provider office. The office would serve as a welcoming space where on-site providers can meet clients staying at the shelter. To learn more about their end-of-year goals, head over to the story at ktiv.com.
From Siouxland